everybody, it's Ms. Smith. So I've actually been displaced from my nice little recording studio, so I'm coming to you from a closet in the ROTC building. I just have to find somewhere quiet. Anyway, so hopefully we're catching, because right now it's lunchtime outside this classroom, like outside the window, and it's just really loud, and hopefully my headphones are cutting out the noise, so I'm sorry, I apologize for the noise. So I give you the name and you're going to write the formula. So this is kind of harder than it was yesterday. This is one of the hardest things that you do in this unit, is you're given the name and you have to find the formula. Now, the steps are simple. All you have to do is find the name. Okay, so it'll normally be 2 terms. You'll have the first term and the second term. You find the first term and you find the name of it. It'll be either on the periodic table or on the list on the back. And then you write that down. And then you find the name of the second one. And you write down the symbol for that. And then you put them together. You cross and go down like you always did, okay? That's very simple. That's all you have to do. Okay, but let's go into our notebook. I'll show you more. All right, so yesterday was, let me see if I can find the title, writing names from formulas. Today we are writing formulas from names. All right, so what you're going to do, step 1, is find symbol of first term. Okay, step 2, write it down. Write it down with the charge. Step 3, find symbol, oh my gosh, I can't spell today. Oh, my letters are terrible. Let's try this again. Find symbol of second term. Write it down with the charge. Okay. Put it together. So you're going to cross and go down. Remember pluses, the symbol, the plus symbol, and the minus symbol disappear. Okay, so let's get some examples of this. Oh, didn't mean to do that. Example. Let's say that I give you this, lithium cyanide. Okay, so you go to the periodic table. Now, about 99% of the time, this will be on that large periodic table on the front that we highlighted. 99% of the time, the first term, which is this one, is on the front side of that periodic table. Okay, now about, I'm going to say about 75% of the time, this will also be, this will be on the back. Okay, so sometimes it will also be on the back side, on the periodic table, the same place that you'll find the first term. But most of the time it's going to be polyatomic, which will be on that list on the back. So I want you to see how I do this, because actually like watching me do this is one thing. So that the question was lithium cyanide. So this is what you do. You go to here, you go to the here, and you look for lithium. It's right there. I know it's backwards. I'm so sorry. Okay. But you go here. Here's lithium right there. And so that's Li+. So you write that down. Now, cyanide, I happen to know that that is polyatomic. But if you were to look at this, none of these elements are called cyanide. Okay. That's because it's on the back. It's back here. So all I did was I found lithium. That's Li+. It's right there. Okay. And then I flip this over and look at this list right here. Now cyanide, okay, remember this list is alphabetical by name. I have the name here, so cyanide is, I'm so sorry, this is backwards. There it is right there, Cn-. So now I'm going to go back to my notebook, and we're going to write this down. Okay, so I have Li+ and Cn-. So all I do now, so I did step 2 just now and step 4. So step 1 and step 3 I did when I went to the periodic table. I just did step 2 and step 4. Now, if you want to do this in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 order, fine. That's fine. I don't care. All right, so all I do now is number 5 is put it together. I need to cross and go down. Now, let's look at the charges first. This is +1. This is -1. We know that they cancel each other out. So my answer is LICN, and that's it. Done. Okay, so let's try another. Iron 3, sulfate. All right. So iron 3, I don't even have to look that one up on the periodic table because it already tells you what the charge is right here. That's what the 3 means. So automatically, in your head, you should automatically say Fe plus 3. Pretty simple. Now, sulfate, that's on the back of the periodic table. Most of the time, if you see ITE, the ending ITE or the ending ATE, that's going to be on that list on the back side of the periodic table. So sulfate is on the back of the periodic table. Sulfate is SO4 minus 2. Now, we have done 1, 2, 3, 4. We've done all 4 steps. Step 5 is to put it together. So I do need to cross and go down. So this one here, they don't cancel. And they're not multiples of each other, so I don't have to simplify, so I do need to cross and go down. Now, this is polyatomic, okay? So you've got to ask yourself, if my second term is polyatomic, do I need parentheses? Okay, now to have parentheses, it has to be polyatomic, and the charge going on it has to be greater than 1. So the charge that's going on it is greater than 1. So yes, I need parentheses. So my answer is Fe2, parentheses, SO4, 3. That one's pretty difficult. Let's try one more. And then I want to have you do a couple on your own. Okay, let's try 10,4 dichromate. Okay, so 10,4 already tells you it's SN plus 4. Now dichromate, that is an ATE. It's going to be on the back side of the periodic table on that giant list. Dichromate is Cr2O7 minus 2. Now, so now that I have everything, I do need to cross and go down. Okay, these don't cancel. However, they do reduce. So let's go ahead and reduce before we move any further. We're going to divide both of these charges by 2, so that'll be plus 2. This will be minus 1. Now I can cross and go down. So I'm going to take this one and bring it down here. Take this one here, bring it down here. So it's going to be Sn. Now this is a 1 now, so I don't write that here. Don't write that there. And it's going to be Cr2O7, 2. And that's it. Now, I know I did that very, very quickly. If you need to go back and watch this little bit of this video, like 20-something times, do it. Nobody's judging you. Just do it. Do what you got to do to make a good grade, okay? I mean, not cheat. That's not what I mean, okay? Take care of business. Watch the video. Take ownership of your learning. That's what we're talking about here. Okay, so I've got a couple that I want to give you. Let me give you, let's do 2. So I'm going to give you cadmium nitrate. And then I'm going to give you lead 2 phosphide. Okay, so I'm looking for the formula for both of these. Okay, so pause this video. I want you to work these out. All right, so hopefully you try to work these out. So cadmium, that's on the front side of the periodic table. That is an element. Cadmium is Cd plus 2. Nitrate is on the back side of your periodic table. It has ATE backside, so it's NO3 minus 1. You do need to cross and go down. So you get Cd, parentheses, NO3, 2. Lead 2, that's going to be Pb plus 2. Phosphide, that one I don't have memorized. Hold on. Phosphide, where's that at? There it is. Oh, phosphide. Oh, I do have that one memorized. I was thinking phosphate. So phosphide, the IDE is normally, if you see IDE, that means it's on the front side of the periodic table. It's a single element. Like if you have hydroxide or cyanide, those are the rare exceptions of the IDE ending. That's going to be on the list on the back of the periodic table. But that is P3 minus. Now these do not cancel, so I'm just going to go ahead and cross and go down. They're not multiples of each other either, so PB3, P2. And that's it. So I know I went super, super fast. Look, maybe somebody can explain it different than me. Maybe you're going to have to go to YouTube to find a different video of somebody explaining this. But it's one of those things that you've got to figure out, okay? This is the hardest thing you have to do really for this whole unit that we're doing, is this particular concept right here. So if you don't get it, you've got to ask questions, okay? So you know where to find me.